everyone, Alexa here from the blog theduvallhomestead.com, and today I'm going to take you along a little cozy winter farmhouse home tour. This is a builder grade home. If you are new to my channel, we just live in a simple little farmhouse kind of inside of town, and we don't have a whole lot of property, but we do the best with what we have. And every season I like to just make it really seasonally up to date, and in the wintertime I tend to actually skip the decorating entirely because I forget that winter is a time to really decorate, just because Christmas is so full of decorations and you tend to think that you're done by the time winter comes around and you're just ready for spring, or at least I am. But this winter I wanted to make a more diligent effort to enjoy the season and appreciate the quietness and the slow time of winter. Winter is a quiet, peaceful time. You have the short days and the long, dark nights. But with that comes beautiful sunrises and sunsets and really cold, crisp walks. You have the days that are sunny but really cold, and then you occasionally get some snow. And it kind of is a time that reminds you to appreciate what you have inside of the house and maybe get creative with things that you want to do, or projects that you maybe have put off, like sewing or learning a new cooking skill or reading that book that you got last summer. Because when summer rolls around, it's so exciting to be outside that you tend to put off those tasks because you want to be outside playing. In the wintertime, we like to enjoy hearty soups and lots of sourdough bread, of course, roast meats, so we do beef and pork, and we do lamb shoulders. Of course, we save all those bones and make broth out of it. We enjoy a lot of carrots and potatoes. We watch a lot of movies. We light a lot of candles. We snuggle with blankets, and we just appreciate the inside of our house more than any other time of the year. And although some days it can get a little bit dark, especially if it's raining and the cloud cover is creating darkness all day, I find that those days are rare and they go by quickly, and then pretty soon you have a sunny day. I know that I will be right on to spring really soon here, so I just wanted to stop, take a second, and soak up the winter. So I'm just gonna take you along and show you a few rooms in our house that I've revamped for winter. The first thing I do before I even think about decorating is clean the room. That way I can see and I can start picturing how I want to do anything. And in this case, this is our master bedroom. Now this room has changed a lot over the last year. You may have remembered seeing it in the past with a black iron headboard, and now we've replaced that with a handmade wood bed frame. One thing you can do when you're decorating your house is think about creating scenes or moments. And it really doesn't take a lot of space or a lot of stuff, but you just curate a couple of things that kind of go together and put them in one place. And it's just kind of a nice corner of your house or something. And I did that on our bed, so I just got a food tray to go on top of our bed, and then I just put some greens and a candle and a couple of mugs to kind of simulate having a coffee on the bed or something like that. This is actually the first time I'm able to show our bedroom complete. We, if you don't know, had a queen size bed during the summertime. When we had our baby, we realized we needed a king, and so we redid everything. My husband built this bed frame, and I have a whole tutorial on how we made this wood look really rustic, which I'll link below. Then we got a new mattress and new bed sheets. Now a goal for us was to get all organic, because now that we're having baby and starting our family, we wanted everything to be organic, and we want to remove all of the toxic chemicals and things like that that exist in our world today. We wanted to try to reduce that as much as possible in our own home. And so we actually got an avocado organic mattress, and we got organic bed sheets as well. And it took several months to find the right one and to get it with all the shipping delays that were going on. So we finally got it all done, and this is the first time I'm able to see our bed that's actually complete. Just a few days before filming this video, we actually got the duvet cover, so it all literally just happened, and we have had the best night's sleeps of all time. So we're very happy people right now. I will do a whole nother post about the avocado mattress because I know a lot of people are looking into switching to an organic mattress and wondering if it's worth the money and why do it in the first place. And so because we kind of took that leap, I'm going to be sharing that here soon. On the bedside table, I just put some eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a great plant for the winter time because it's dry, it doesn't go bad, and it's so beautiful. Next to the bed, we've got these two Amish paintings that are kind of wintry scenes. I had these up for Christmas as well, and I was thinking of replacing them for the spring and summertime with a new picture. The black and white ticking stripe pillow cases I hand sewed several months ago now, and they've just held up really well. I love the simple, it's kind of like a gray and white or charcoal and white with the crisp white sheets. I'm very plain and simple when it comes to the bedroom. I haven't been daring enough yet to get colored sheets, but I think I will at some point just to change it up, but I haven't decided what color yet. The duvet insert and the pillowcases are both stuffed with alpaca wool, which is so cool, I think, and really keeps us super warm. And what's nice about these pillows is when they arrive, they come with a cover on them, and you can open them up and take the stuffing out. So you can add more stuffing if you like for a firmer pillow or take out some for a softer pillow. And we actually like our pillows super soft, which means I have a whole bunch of the stuffing left over, and now I can use that to make more pillows, which I'm really looking forward to. Another thing I did this winter was I went around and refilled all of our soap. Now I make handmade dish and hand soap here at our homestead, and this was one of those times when they all needed to be refilled, so I just went ahead and took a short video to show you how I do that as well. So for the dish soap, I usually use orange and lemon essential oil and about half Castile soap. This is the most basic natural soap recipe you could do. And then for the hand soap, I also use Castile soap, half water, and then I use orange and lavender essential oil for the hands. In the kitchen, the greens looked so pretty on the windowsill of my kind of sink nook, but I just went ahead and left those. Even though they're dried and they're falling apart, they still looked really beautiful. And this poinsettia just will not die, which is great. It just is thriving, and so I thought I'm not gonna throw that out. It's white and beautiful and thriving, so I wanted to just keep that going, so I left the poinsettia there. My shelves are looking a little bare, so I added a candle and some dried blueberries from a Christmas bouquet that I got during December to one of the shelves. To the other shelves, I just organized my spices. Usually in December, I use up all of my spices, like my cinnamons, just everything. I'm just throwing spices in everything. I'm baking cookies and everything like that. So I tend to be really low on spices. So I took some time and redid my spice cabinet and re-upped some of the labels. I actually have a whole blog post on these spices. So if you're looking to organize your spice cabinet, you should check that out. Then I brought in some candles on the stove. Now this is something new I've been doing. It actually really lights up my night, literally, when I can light a candle while I cook dinner. And I am very weird in the way that I don't like artificial lights. So the lights that are in our house, I try not to turn them on, which sounds really funny, but I like just natural light. But in the winter, there's not a whole lot of natural light, so I try to light candles. And then my husband will come in the kitchen and he's like, I can't see anything. I'm like, I know, I love it. Sometimes it's just nice to turn off the bright artificial lights in our houses and just have some candles. I know that it may be harder to see, and I personally put up with that because I think it's fun, but I'm probably a little weird. But I like to light some candles while I cook dinner, and of course while we have dinner as well. The one thing I did buy for my winter home decor is a new set of tea towels. I found these towels on Amazon and they come in all these different colors. I bought them for the holidays in red, and now for winter I bought them in blue. So I kind of have a blue, gray, green, neutral color going on for the winter decor. So there are 5 of these towels, and I used most of them in the kitchen, and then a couple of them I put in the living room. It's just nice to bring in a new pop of color, and then for spring I might do green or maybe orange or something, maybe yellow. On the side of the stove I set some paper whites that I got from my local grocery store. Now I usually grow these myself. This is probably the first year that I haven't grown them from a bulb. I honestly just forgot to buy the bulbs and then it was too late because you want them for Christmas time usually, and they were on sale at the store, so I just picked them up really fast. Paper whites, if you don't know, smell incredible, and they're one of the few plants that you can grow indoors during the winter time. So that's pretty much it for the kitchen. It is pretty minimal, as I said. For the living room, I reorganized the couches. We kind of have to do this because the Christmas tree, you know, takes up most of the space, so I took that out and then reorganized the couches and the table a little bit. Put a really simple centerpiece on the table with one of those blue tea towels. And on the side console here, this is where we keep all of our media. So it's like the, you know, Apple TV, which is something that we have, and the Wi-Fi, which I really don't like looking at, but we have to have it. So I'm kind of hiding it with some greenery and other decor. And then I just put some candles on the mantle to keep things really simple. This corner was looking really bare, and so I brought in a chair to fill it, and then I just put a blanket over it, a pillow, and by the fireplace I've got a basket with another blanket. So just having a lot of textures and blankets around to make the space feel really cozy, and that's all I did for the living room. On the front porch where I'm standing now, I just kept some Christmas greeneries out to make everything look natural and fresh and alive. What I love about the Christmas greeneries is they don't really die. I mean, they die, but they still look really pretty even when they're dried. On the front door, I have a eucalyptus and greenery wreath. During the holidays, I found myself with a lot of fake greenery. I had bought a lot of Christmas greenery like eucalyptus and pine and all these different branches that were all kind of from Michael's for crafting, and I have a whole bin of them, and so I thought I would use a few of them to make a wreath. What's nice about using faux greenery to make a wreath is that the stem comes with the greenery and it's bendable and it's very stiff, so you actually don't need a wreath frame, which would save you probably $20 or so. This is an old pillow that I sewed from a tea towel, and it just goes well with the green. Alright, well, thank you so much for stopping by this winter farmhouse home tour. Hope it gave you some inspiration to cozy down and enjoy your home as it is this winter and just make it beautiful and cozy. If you are brand new to my channel, I would really appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button. Every week I make a new video on farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living. And don't forget to stop by the blog, theduvallhomestead.com. There is always a new blog post up there. Sometimes I write about something that doesn't make it on the YouTube channel, so that is where you will find that information. I hope you enjoy your winter, and thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.